it's your favorite. You've been asking to see bath bombs on the wax melt burner, so enjoy my cute little time lapse. These are some of the bath bombs I won't be melting because I love them too much. They're by the brand Halo Escape, and the bath bomb I am melting because I really don't care about it is a Dollar Tree bath bomb. These come 4 to 6 in a pack, and the scent is cherry blossom, and I love the time lapse, and I don't know how I feel about this texture at the end, but these would probably be good for a cute little foot soak. Hey Nelson, this is for you. You wanted to see paint on the wax melt burner, so I grabbed pink, purple, never mind the purple and blue paint. I had some water on the surface, but then quickly removed it. I wanted to keep the surface nice and warm and crack free, so I went ahead and added the pink and the blue. As you guys know, moisture, oils, and various things like that keep the surface of the wax melt burner from cracking. That's something we don't want. Anyways, here we go. We have a nice little mixture, and I added just a little bit of water to give us some fun sciencey reactions. As you can see, we have some little paint floaters, little like paint snakes, and then we also have some curdling down below the way it's gathering together, and also a little bit of steam, and if you look really closely you'll see some bubbling right here at the end. Nye, you wanted to see blueberries on the wax melt burner, so this is just for you. I grabbed some freshly washed blueberries and added a bunch of sugar. I did give them just a minute before I added the water, but they weren't really doing anything. So I'm glad I added the water because then they were just floating cutely. And look at this little one. This one, I really think we should name her in the comments. She was doing the most. She was like jumping up and down and talking and just letting out the prettiest shades of purple. Please, 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 in the comments, what should we name her? She was just so cute. Like the other ones were just sitting there, but she just was doing the most. She just had a lot to say, and she definitely made this fun for me. I loved creating this. I just really loved seeing all the shades of purple, and they tasted amazing. It was like a sweet blueberry pie. Official Hank, you wanted to see air on the wax melt burner, which is really giving me the world record egg vibes. So here's air, and maybe I'll get 18 million likes too. NY Skier, you wanted to see chalk on the wax melt burner, and I have to admit, I was sounding way too chalk obsessed in my last voiceover, so I had to delete it. Let's try this again. So I grabbed, you guys don't even want to know the sort of things I was saying. Anyways, I grabbed a broken piece of sidewalk chalk from my little container, gave it a drink of water. I love how it exploded all over the place, and I hope that you weren't wishing for gym chalk because I don't have any gym chalk. But if you guys want to see me melt, destroy, crush, or die gym chalk, send it my way. I am ready to get my hands nice and powdery. Jackson, this is for you because your comment got over 6,000 views on my last jumbo gumball video. It was the time that I melted pink, yellow, and blue double bubble gumballs, and you guys just love that TikTok so much. It got over 2.5 million views. Did I say that already? Sorry if I'm being repetitive. And Jackson, your comment got over 6,000 likes. The TikTok itself got over 600,000 likes. You guys just showed so much love in the comments, and I got so many requests and so many pink, yellow, and blue hearts and requests to do more pink, yellow, and blue. So to everyone that's been waiting since that jumbo gumball TikTok, this is for you. Sorry to keep you waiting so long. I hope you like the little frozen oobleck. I think it's so cute every time. So I'm over here breaking the mic, trying to get the most perfect voiceover for you. I follow back. So since you said pretty please, let's go ahead and put a cherry on top of the wax melt burner. This is just a $1 lip balm from LA Colors, and I'm so impressed with it. You guys know over on YouTube, I make a lot of Dollar Tree videos, and I talk all about what can you get for $1 that's really good. Well, this is one of those items. By the way, I found this at Family Dollar, Dollar Tree sister store. It melted really well. I'm wishing I hadn't melted it at all because I'm so in love with this shade. Like, this is that super trending pretty, perfect shade. Like, it's amazing, smells good, tastes good, lasts for a long time, and look at that shine. Jalen wanted to see gum on the wax melt burner, and BTW, love you even more. I found the jumbo gumballs at Dollar Tree. These are the cotton candy gumballs. They are much bigger than the regular ones, and of course they're hollow inside, just like the little ones, which makes putting them on the wax melt burner really fun. And hey, if you guys are brand new to my series, or you're brand new, welcome. Definitely welcome to the family. But yeah, you guys, what I'm doing here in this series is I'm either melting or cooking everything that you guys request on a $1 wax melt burner from Dollar Tree. But hey, this is what happened to gum. Maya, I have the perfect yellow and pink thing to melt for you. This is frozen oobleck. I have all different colors in my freezer right now, so definitely keep your color requests coming. But I love this strawberry. It's actually a little popsicle mold, and this lemon is from the same set. I love it so much. Definitely watch until the very end if you love satisfying content, because I love the way the lemon crumbles. As you can see, the lemon is getting a little bit shiny, and it was laying flat, so it started to get soft and shiny, kind of like oobleck. That really didn't happen with the strawberry for some reason, but I loved crumbling this. Look, it looks like tiny little pizza slices. Definitely let me know what you want to see next. I'm hoping you want to see more frozen cornstarch, because these are some of my new favorites to melt. You wanted to see Play-Doh on the wax melt burner, so I grabbed a Play-Doh I already had. Actually, if we want to be technical, it's Crayola dough. I got this from Dollar Tree, and it's really good. It's supposed to be scented, but to be honest, it just kind of smells like Play-Doh. So I figured we'd put it on the wax melt burner with some warm water and just see what happens. We have a little action going on with the time lapse, but not much. I mean, it was getting really hot. Okay, let's go ahead and crumble it up. And then if you stay to the very end, I'm going to do a little bit of fork smashing to try to make it soft at the very end. Okay, so here we go. I mean, it worked okay. It got a little slimy, got a little gooey. I am going to touch it at the end. Trigger warning to those of you that hate it when I touch things. But yeah, this is what happened to Play-Doh on the wax melt burner. Olivia, you wanted to see Orbeez on the wax melt burner. To those of you that are super loyal and regular, I do post daily, and you probably saw this one yesterday, but the audio was messed up, and I ended up doing a voiceover while I was out filming for my YouTube channel in Dollar Tree. So it's not really the way I wanted to do it. So I figured I would just delete yesterday's and do this one right, because I had a lot of fun with these Orbeez. These were my kids' Orbeez when they were younger, and I was just saving them. I knew I would use them again someday. So I definitely want to dye more. I chose blue just because I love pink and blue so much. And surprisingly, they really did hold the color. Now get ready for a big mess at the end. Just everything went wrong. Prudence Crabtree, you wanted me to melt purple and yellow on the wax melt burner. Melt what? Those of you that are still wondering what this is. This is actually oobleck. This is frozen oobleck. It's cornstarch and water and food coloring. That's it. And you see the condensation and of course a little bit of water, because I did add water to the wax melt burner before I started. But keep your comments coming. Keep your requests coming. If you want more of these, let me know what color combos you want. Now, some of you guessed that this was chocolate or candy or clay or Play-Doh, but it's not. It's just oobleck. And we have some nice Lakers colors going here. Miraculous, you wanted to see something blue and green on the wax melt burner, so this is just for you. I know I've gotten a lot of requests for blue and green on the wax melt burner, so for everyone that's into blue and green, this is just for you. But I'm not going to tell you what I made it out of. I mean, I will give you a clue and let you know that it's not made out of wax. There's no wax here whatsoever. So let me know in the comments what this is. Do you have any ideas? And if you like it, do you want to see more? Because I actually made a lot more of these in a variety of different colors. So if you want to see more, say yes. If you know what it is, say what it is. And if you have some color requests, let me know. I know somebody's asked for this in the past, so let's go ahead and melt some butter and cut up some green onions and put them on my new wax melt burner. If you guys are brand new to my series, welcome. What we do here is we melt things and we cook things on my $1 wax melt burner. Everything is fueled by just a tiny little tea light candle. And yes, things do cook all the way and they do burn. But back to the onions and butter. I mean, it was smelling like I was cooking a real savory dish, and the butter did start to boil a little bit. And yes, the butter did get hot. And I just love how bright and green this one was. And it did smell really, really nice if you like onions. Anyways, that's what happened to onions. Jasmine Cooler, this is for you. Let's plug in the mini griddle and grab 4 lime Jolly Ranchers. They look so pretty, like emeralds. They're a little bit stale. That's why they're sticking together. But let's see how long it takes. This thing heats up really fast. It gets really hot. And here's what we go. Here's what we go. I mean, here's what we have. You wanted to see butter on the wax melt burner. If you guys are brand new to my series and you're wondering what this flower thing is, this is actually a wax melt burner from Dollar Tree. And I have a little tea light candle lit underneath the surface. So everything that I do here is melted by a tiny tea light candle or cooked with a tea light candle. And yes, it's powerful enough to melt and burn things. I've burnt many things and destroyed many things with just a simple candle. But yeah, this is what happened to butter. It was an easy one. And there you go. Jayla Sunshine, you've been waiting a long time to see what would happen if I put Mike and Ike's on the wax melt burner. So I went ahead and got this box of Mega Mix Sours, added them to an already warmed wax melt burner that had a little bit of coconut oil. That's why they're so shiny. And besides them getting warm and a little bit soft, nothing really happened. Kind of like the time I added buttons to the wax melt burner. Nerds rope on the wax melt burner. What's going to happen? I don't know, Jen Unicorn. Let's watch and see right away. I mean, they were getting super soft, mostly the jelly though, not the nerds. The only thing I really noticed is that the color came off of a few nerds, and I also found a few crystal clear nerds, which is something I've never seen happen before. And by the end of this little melting experiment, it was kind of reminding me of Rice Krispie treats with all the sugary strands. Sometimes I have to give you things you don't ask for on the mini griddle or wax melt burner, like cooked cottage cheese. Also, I'm going to give you a peek into what I do on my second TikTok. Yes, it's ASMR. Here we go. Back to the cottage cheese. Don't eat it. Flower and I, you wanted to see cheese on the wax melt burner. So I grabbed some string cheese from Aldi. I just love the cute little cow sketch on here. Now, if you're super loyal, you have to watch until the very end because I made a big mistake in this TikTok, but you know, I know you guys love me regardless, and I'm just going to leave it in because it's actually going to be a sneak peek to another TikTok, but I just finished filming and I knew I had to put up my TikTok. This is the time I do like every night. Well, with the exception of last night because I really needed a night off. But anyways, the cheese melted nice. It got really oily. I did a nice little cheese pull. It turned into a big blob of cheese. Now, if you're still watching, the mistake is coming really, really soon. The editing mistake. Red Bull is on the way. And that's one of my new wax melt burners. It's super cute. It's the one I used for this TikTok. Anyways, Red Bull's coming. To those of you that are super loyal and watched yesterday's TikTok all the way through, you saw the sneak peek to today's TikTok, which is the Red Bull in cranberry. And yes, coming from a bloated crayon. No. A bloated can. Where did that come from? But hey, if you're a fan of the whole sneak peek idea, then I need you to drop as many as you can, as many emojis in the comments, and let me know you want more sneak peeks. Hey, I totally couldn't find your comment, but someone out there wanted cherries in melted butter. So I grabbed some maraschino cherries, stuck them in some melted butter, and the cherries got nice and warm. at the end of this, yes, I did eat the cherries and it tasted like a warm cherry pie. You want to see chamoy on the wax melt burner? So to all my chamoy lovers, this is for you. Let's light the tea light candle and put it in the wax melt burner and see what happens. I did notice a little bit of steam and some bubbles. I mean, I probably shouldn't have put so much chamoy in here. I put a whole lot, but we did get a little bit of bubbles and a little bit of boiling, and that's about all that happened to chamoy. Okay, this is one you're going to want to watch until the very end, and Abby, this is for you. You've been asking for fairy liquid on the wax melt burner. Now, if you end up loving this TikTok, please drop tons of fairies and magical emojis in the comments because I am absolutely in love with how this turned out. Now, Fairy Liquid is a brand, I'm guessing in the UK. We have brands like Ajax and Palmolive and Dawn and stuff like that. But these color combos, they turned out so pretty. Like that Ajax I thought was going to be orange, but it ended up being pink. And you guys already know. I'm messing up on my voiceover, but you guys already know. I'm getting excited just talking about my two favorite colors, pink and blue. I love what happened here. I love it. Don't forget to drop the fairies in the comments if you loved it too. To those of you that have been wanting to see lotion, here we go. I just spent the last hour looking for the comment and couldn't find it anywhere. But lotion on the wax melt burner, this is yours if you wanted it. So it did get nice and warm and we actually have sizzles and pops. Now I've also noticed that some of you want to see sunscreen since I asked for summer themed items. So sunscreen will definitely be on the way soon.